Hey everybody, Dr. John here. Happy Sunday. So today is Monday, August 30th, and tomorrow is transfer track. And all of my classes begin tomorrow on the Petaluma transfer track. So this is an update about our semester ahead and the work that we're going to do. And so let's just get right into it, okay? So first of all, I want to start out and share a little bit about myself. So I'm a first-generation college graduate. I have my bachelor's, master's, and PhD in sociology. I'm originally from Ohio, but I've been in California now 26 years. So I guess I'm kind of a native, almost. And I'm really excited about working with you all this semester. As somebody who was the first in my family to go to college, I'm particularly passionate about supporting students who are the first in their family to go to college. So if that is you, know that I am here to assist you, to help you, to give you advice or point you in the right direction. And even if you're not the first in your family to go to college, I'm also super excited to work with you because my passion in sociology is helping students find their road to success. So I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. I've been at SRJC since 2017. I've been teaching in California community colleges since 2012, and I've been teaching since my third year in grad school, which was in 2005. So let's talk a little bit about the semester. So we're on the transfer track. It begins tomorrow and it ends on Friday, December the 11th. The transfer track is similar to a traditional schedule at a four-year university. The SRJC standard semester tends to be really long, like 17, 18 weeks. And the transfer track is more like 15, 16 weeks. So this is my first time on the transfer track. I'm super excited. It was absolutely essential for me this time around, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Now, being on the transfer track doesn't mean that we're doing less work. It just means that we have to do the same amount of work in a shorter time. So note that in terms of the modules, you'll be completing around 3 modules every 2 weeks. So in both my Soc01 and my Soc02 class, you're gonna have about 3 modules to complete on a 2-week cycle. And that's how the syllabus is set up, and you'll see that when I release it. I guess the other thing I wanna note is that this past week, we found out that we're gonna be in this remote teaching and learning environment through the whole academic year. So all of 2021 through the spring. And I'll be honest, like, I never wanted to work at home. I never wanted to teach online, but here we are. And so I'm gonna try to make the best of this scenario, and I'm gonna work with you to hopefully make the best of this scenario too. Let's see, so because we're gonna be remote, we're gonna be using Canvas and we're gonna be using Zoom. So let's talk a little bit about what those things look like, right? Okay, so first of all, in terms of Canvas, all of my courses will have a Canvas shell, and all of my course content, the lectures, the quizzes, the assessments, everything will be in Canvas. You can't see them right now because I haven't published them, but I will be publishing them later tonight and early tomorrow morning. At the latest, you'll see the courses appear no later than 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Monday, August 31st. I'm hoping to do it a little bit sooner, but this is a big lift. You know, to teach fully online all of my courses is something that I've never done before. So this is a big lift for me. It takes a lot of work to create an online course. And so it takes me more time to do what I would normally do in the classroom. So throughout the semester, I'm gonna ask you to just be patient with me, work with me. I'm gonna give you what you need. It might take me a little longer than it normally does, but I'm gonna do my best. I am combining sections in my Canvas courses. So in my Soc01 course, there are 2 courses per Canvas shell, So there's 2 courses combined in one Canvas shell. And for my Modern Social Problems course, all 3 sections are in one shell. So the students in those sections can see and interact with one another, and those students will also be in the shared Zoom sessions. I do want to encourage you to download the Canvas app for your smartphone, because you can set up notifications and the app will push notifications in terms of graded assessments, reminders about assignments, all of those kinds of things. You can't complete the course fully on your phone. You need a computer, but the app is a good way to stay informed. The other thing I want to mention is that in terms of Canvas, it's really important that you log in at least every 2 to 3 days. I suggest that people work on the course a little bit every day so you get some momentum going, but anybody who doesn't log on for 14 days straight will be dropped, and so you want to avoid that. Let's talk about Zoom for a second. So we've been doing online now since March. You've probably been in a Zoom session. If you haven't, we're going to do some work on etiquette and how to zoom in and polls and groups and all kinds of stuff. But to start out, remember that my Zoom sessions, they're recommended, but they're optional. So if you can't do it, don't worry about it. I am going to record the Zoom sessions. I'm going to record me, not you. So I'm recording me. I won't be recording you. And I'll make those recordings available in Canvas for people to watch on their own schedule. So like I said, I would really like to see you in the Zoom sessions, but they're not required, they're optional. Now, in terms of being on camera, if you can be on camera, I'd really like to see you. And there'll be times where I say, okay, could people turn their cameras on so we can say hi to one another? And then I'll also give you an opportunity to say, okay, go ahead and shut down your camera because now I'm gonna lecture for a little bit or discuss something. So we'll kind of toggle between being on camera and being off camera. And anytime we're on camera, the recording will only be recording me. It won't be recording any of you. Let's see. Going forward, you will have to register for the Zoom sessions. Right now, I've sent you out the login information in your email. So check your email to look for that login information. And that's the login information we'll use until the class census, which is just after Labor Day. But for now, you have all the information that you need in your email. It will also be all over Canvas too. In terms of communication strategies, so what we're doing right now, this YouTube update, I'm gonna do a weekly YouTube update on Sundays, Saturdays or Sundays, probably mostly Sundays, and I'll just preview the week ahead, and we're kicking off this week, so welcome aboard. I'll also send out regular email updates as I need to send them out, and then anything that's a special announcement, I'll make an announcement in Canvas. I will say this about the communications and the documents in the class. Read the material. If I don't answer a question via email, it's because the answer is in the email I just sent, or it's in the document you're asking me about. And so read the material that comes out, pay attention to it, listen to the updates, do all the content. I'll work with you, but you've got to engage in the material. I'm not going to answer questions that are already answered in the material and in the communications. So yeah, I think that's really it for now. Like, I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. I'm working very hard getting all the content up to date and getting it posted. You're gonna see the Canvas shells open up really soon, like I said, between now and tomorrow at 8 a.m. And tomorrow at 9 a.m., I meet with my first intro students, and tomorrow at 10 a.m., I meet with my with all my social problems students. So stay strong, try everything, do good work, don't give up. We're in very challenging times, And I know how much I miss being on campus, being in a classroom, being with all of you. So I really hope that we can connect on Canvas, on Zoom. I hope to hear and see you in office hours. And we're just gonna make the best of a difficult situation, right? This has already been a really stunningly challenging start to the school year with the wildfires occurring in the same week we're starting up the semester in full. So once again, for the fourth year in a row, we're dealing with some historic disruptions to our everyday life. But if sociology has taught me anything, it's that we can manage our everyday lives as long as we do it together, as long as we collaborate, as long as we communicate, and as long as we demonstrate empathy and compassion and connectivity. So I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. I hope to see you in Zoom classes tomorrow on Monday and Tuesday, and I hope to see you in office hours. And I wish you nothing but the best of success and health and prosperity ahead. See you online. Take good care.